All right, for this one here, this is 2, 3, 13. If two quantities are proportional, then their relationship can be expressed in the form of y is equal to kx. So they tell us that miles is proportional to gas used in a car. Okay. So given here, found an equation that describes this relationship. So we go ahead and set miles is proportional to gas. So I have m over g is equal to 280 over 8. So to find a proportion here, takes that form of y equal to kx, solve the proportions for m or for g. I solve it for m first, cross multiply and divide and solve it for m. And I get that equation, m is equal to 35g. Then I solve it for g. Then I get g is equal to 1 over 35m. So the two equations that express it are going to be this equation here, m is equal to 35g, or g is equal to 1 over 35m. B, in part A, write a proportion to show water in a pancake and flour. Water is proportional to flour at a ratio of 11 to 5. Okay, so write an equation, find an equation that shows the relationship. So I go ahead and I come up with two equations. I cross multiply and divide and solve for W, and this gives me one equation. And then I cross multiply and divide and solve for F, and this gives me another equation. So I found two equations to describe that direct relationship here. It's equivalent to solving it for Y and then solving it in terms of X. So they both describe a direct relationship here. Suppose that the ratio of a currency from A to B to C is 9 to 2 to 900. Suppose they're proportional to each other. Find equations that describe the relationships between the pairs of these quantities. Okay. There. So I'll come up with 2 here, with 3. For A to B is going to be 9 over 2. And for A to C is going to be 9 to 900. And for B to C, it's going to be 2 to 900. And they simplify. This simplifies to 1 over 450, and this simplifies to 1 over 100. So now that I have proportions here, I can come up with two equations. Okay. And that's a typo there. I'll fix that now. That should be B should equal 2 over 9. A. B should equal 2 over 9A. Then we have another one here, A to C, 1 over 100, and cross multiply and divide. Solve for A, then I solve for C. That's my second equation. Then I do the same thing here, except I simplify this at 1 over 450. And I solve for B, and then I solve for C. I do the same thing again. There, you can see it right there in the end. And that's all they ask you to do there.